Fort Bend County's Master Gardener program provides assistance to local green thumbs while cultivating a community of growers.
A Master Gardener is someone, just any person in the community who wants to learn more about gardening, and they go through a special training course, and then you have 50 hours of volunteer service, and then you are certified. Most of the people who take the course do it with the understanding that they are going to be a volunteer with the county extension office, and then they do things like go out into the community and do programs like I'm doing, or they do some other type of educational service for the community. It's hard to live just one day without being affected by gardening or farmers, because in your daily life you use products that are directly from the garden or are ingredients in things that you use that you may not even think about. So everyone is affected by gardening, so thank heavens there are some people who enjoy it and have a skill for it.
One of the practices the Master Gardeners focus on is indoor gardening, because it can be advantageous in a variety of situations.
In Texas, one of the main advantages would be to stay out of the heat. Also, you may not have a yard, or you may not be mobile enough to be outdoors gardening. And some people just want their plants really close to them. When you're gardening indoors, you can just go about your business and you don't have to worry about any of those freak cold snaps, the day before Easter or something, because your climate is already controlled. There are lots of plants, mainly tropical plants, that actually remove chemicals, harmful toxins from the air. So if you have concerns about specific things in your house, say you've got new carpet and you're worried about some formaldehyde, or you're using a lot of adhesives and you're worried about benzene, you can actually go down the list and find the specific plants that help remove those chemicals, and you can place those in your house. They can help people who suffer from asthma and from allergies as well. Hanging basket plants are very attractive, and that adds a whole new list of plants you can grow indoors. Actually, you can grow some things indoors, and it's totally impossible to grow them outdoors.
There are special considerations to keep in mind when working in an indoor environment.
If you're gardening outdoors, you may be worried about your plants getting too much sun. Indoors, ordinarily you're concerned whether they get enough light. Also, you worry about whether your plants get enough water or too much water when they're outdoors. Indoors, you can completely have control over how much water you give your plant. In fact, the #1 killer of indoor plants is overwatering. There are many plants that are toxic to pets, so please make sure that you check out whether the plant is toxic before you introduce it into your home. You can grow fruiting plants like citrus or bananas or something like that indoors. Those types of plants need to be pollinated, so since you're not going to let a swarm of bees into your house ordinarily, you need to do something to pollinate those, and usually it could be as simple as taking a fine paintbrush and actually going from flower to flower and just moving the pollen around on them.
You can learn more at fbmg.com. For Great American Pastimes, I'm Chris Barcus.